What's up YouTube? This is Only Link 150. It's been a while since I've done a video. Life happens. Today's video is going to be about playing Lorcana. I'm going to be taking on Ursula in the Illumineers quest Deep Trouble. We're going to dive right into it. Illumineers Quest is a new game mode to play Lorcana with a unique set of rules that slightly change the game but feels like you're truly going up against a villain. Deep Trouble's quest is about us, the Illumineers, investigating the disappearances of Glimmers. We discover that Ursula has once again gained control of the powerful trident. However, this time, she has also added to her arsenal the strange, yet strong, Hexwell Crown artifact. With her newfound strength, we learn that she has been stealing Glimmers and forcing them to do her bidding so she may rule all of Lorcana. It is up to us to stop her. Let's dive into the game. Ursula's cards are special for this game mode. They all contain powerful actions, items, and glimmers that perform abilities to control the field and win quickly. Her deck is made up of cards that cannot be used in a regular game, with a gold color on the back of the card and can only be used during this quest. We also choose a battleground to face her in. Different battlegrounds are different difficulty levels and different modifiers to the rules. The Illumineers are allowed to perform special game actions by spending lore. You will see that I have not done any of this during the game. The game is designed from 1 to 4 players, and so Ursula's deck can self-pilot. She needs to reach 40 lore before we reach our normal 20. With as fast as her deck runs, she can do it. The game starts with Ursula's trident already on the field, and she always goes first. Her game actions are as followed. Like us, she can ready and set any exerted cards. This will also trigger any start of turn effects during this phase. After, her action is different than ours. The cards that are in a row will perform actions from left to right. Most of the time, this will be where she gains a lot of lore. Next is her draw and play phase. She will draw the amount of cards that is dependent on the battleground we pick and the amount of players. For this game, I challenged her on hard mode. Therefore, she draws 3 cards per turn, then 4 cards when she reaches 20 lore. It might not seem as much, but with the way her deck is, that extra card makes a huge difference. After she draws, she will attempt to play cards. If she does not have the ink to play, those cards become ink. And yes, she can ink more than once during her turn. During this phase, if she has enough ink, action cards and their effects are resolved immediately. I did some research on this and I am not entirely sure if this is true. This is how I played, but let me know in the comments if this is not correct. So I start the game and she gains 1 lore through her stolen trident. Afterwards, I draw 3 cards from her deck, in which she drew Prince Eric, Hercules, and Minnie Mouse. She could not play any of those cards, so they all got turned into ink. Right, so I started my turn, but before I do, I decided to go ahead and do my mulligan by taking the 3 cards from my hand, placing them on the bottom, and then drawing 3 cards. And then I start off my turn by drawing. I decided to ink the Great Stone Dragon to play Develop Your Brain action for 1, which lets me look at the top 2 cards of my deck and put one of them into my hand while the other one goes on the bottom of the deck. So her turn starts off again and she gains 1 lore through the trident, and then I'm drawing the 3 cards. She draws Lash Out. It's an action card. She has the ink to play it, but I don't have any characters out on the field for her to banish, so it goes immediately straight to the graveyard. Next is the contract, Ursula's contract. It goes in the row. And then after that is Lightning Storm. She doesn't have enough ink to play that card, so it goes in her inkwell. So during my turn, I draw. I ink Elsa Gloves Off. With that, I tap 2 to play Anna Braving the Storm. From there, I simply pass my turn. And then start of Ursula's turn. Gain 1 lore from her Stolen Trident and gain 3 from the Ursula's contract. It goes to the grave afterwards. And then draw 3 cards. Captain Hook doesn't have enough for Captain Hook, so ink him. Lash Out, which is going to banish my Anna. And then Capsize, which is going to give her 3 additional ink into her inkwell from the top of her deck. Back to my turn. I decide I'm going to ink Let It Go. Then with that, I tap 3 so I can play Jiminy Cricket, Ghost of the Christmas Past. With that, I pass the turn. And for Ursula's turn, she'll gain 1 lore with the Stolen Trident. That puts her at 7. She draws her 3 cards. The first one is Tentacle Swipe. That's going to deal 1 damage, and then it gets to go into the inkwell. The next card was Typhoon, which would return all opposing exerted characters to their hands, but I just played Jiminy and he's not exerted. And then the last card being Riptide, which would be to banish all of the characters, items, or locations that have a cost of 2 or less, which Jiminy's a cost of 3, so I'm safe from that. With my turn, I will ink Popsicle. And with that, I'm going to tap 2 so I can use Jiminy's boost ability. It's going to let me take a card from the top of my deck and place it under him. Then I can take a card from my discard and place it in my inkwell face down and exerted. After that, I tap 2 more so I could play Elsa Trusted Sister. I decide to quest with Jiminy, putting me on the board for 1 lore, and then I pass over the turn. Ursula is going to gain 1 from the Stolen Trident, and then after drawing her 3 cards, it's going to be Ursula's Contract, which goes in the row. Next is Tsunami, a very annoying card, a card that just keeps hitting me and ends up wiping my characters out. And then the last card was Jetsam, Wicked Whisperer, which goes in the row. Normally when played, character will deal 1 damage to each character, but since Tsunami hit, all of my characters are gone at this time. Back to my turn, I decide that I'm going to ink Elsa Trusted Sister. With that, I'm going to spend 5 so I can play Marshmallow Cranky Climber. I'm hoping to keep this guy on because he will help me catch up with as fast as she's about to go. With the 1 that I have left, I spend it to play the item Popsicle, which lets me draw a card whenever it's played. Now going over to Ursula's turn, she's going to gain 5. 1 from the Trident, 3 from the Contract, and then 1 from Jetsam. She draws her 3 cards, in which case Trident's Daughters gets added to the row. Tomato or Tomato gets added to the row. It says when you play this character, the opposing player needs to choose an item or location and it gets banished. So that's gonna banish my popsicle. And then hey, which is the flavor text description reads, he doesn't know why he's here, and neither does Ursula. With my turn, I'm gonna start off by spending 3 to play Elsa, Exploring the Unknown. With her ability, she lets me draw a card. And then I'm going to ink Into the Unknown, and then spend 4 to play Belle, Strange but Special, one of my clutch cards. She has the ability Read a Book, which during my turn I could put an additional card from my hand into the inkwell. So I use it to ink Elsa Ice Maker. And then for my final action, I'm going to quest with Marshmallow, gaining 2 lore, putting me at 3. So with Ursula's turn, she's going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lore. That's going to put her at 19. 1 less than what she needs in order to start drawing her extra card per turn. But for right now, we're going to draw 3. And in the row is going to go another Trident's Daughter, followed up with Shark to the Terror, and Mad Hatter Sinister Host. Now with this, I misread Shark to the Terror as placing 2 damage counters on every one of my characters, dealing damage to them. And it says deal 2 damage to each damaged characters. Since my characters were fresh and they didn't have no damage, I had to remove these counters. Alright, so at this point I knew that it was extremely important that I carefully plan my next move, because Belle, Strange but Special, is going to help me win this game. She also has another ability that says my favorite part. It says while you have 10 or more cards in your inkwell, she gains 4 lore, so she can quest for 5. With that, I'm going to spend 3 to play Anna, Trusted Sister. When I have an Elsa character in play, I can place the top card of my deck into my inkwell face down and exerted. That'll be ink number 9. And then for my ink per turn, I'm going to ink another Let It Go. That brings me to 10. Now with that, I'm going to quest with Marshmallow, Elsa, and Belle, Strange but Special, for 5, 6, 7, 8. That's gonna put me at 11. So I jumped out quite a bit. Now thanks to Marshmallow's ability, whenever this character quests, each opponent can't ready more than 1 of their characters at the start of their turn. So most of Ursula's characters are in check, but naturally I'm going to say that Ursula is going to ready up the character with the most lore, which would be the crab. So she'll gain 2 from the crab, and then she'll gain 1 from Trident's Daughters, Shark, and the Mad Hatter. That will put her at 25. Now with her being at 25 and it's now her draw step, she can draw 4 cards per turn now. And depending on what she plays is going to be pivotal of whether I win this game here or now. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was just hoping that I can keep Belle and I can keep Marshmallow on the field. So she goes into and draws Choppy Waters, which deals 2 damage to the highest cost character, which at the time is going to be my Marshmallow, so he takes 2 damage. Next, it was a Mad Hatter, which goes into play, Captain Hook, which goes into play, and a Bruno, which goes into play. which Bruno says that when you play this character, each opposing player puts the top 3 cards of their deck into the discard. So I discard my 3 cards, but at this point, with all of my things still up, I wasn't even worried. I didn't even realize I had game up until I started recounting again. So I just drawed for turn. Played my location card. And then before I knew it, I quest with everything and I gained the 20 that I need, defeating Ursula on hard mode, which was no easy feat. I didn't even need to have all of my characters into the location. I didn't need to move them there, but like I said, I didn't even realize it until kind of late. But that's how I defeated Ursula. And that was the Eliminator quest Deep Trouble. I struggled a lot. I still have yet to solo her on extreme mode. Don't think I will. Just doing hard mode was a challenge and it was a lot of fun. I played, as you can see, a purple-blue deck, Elsa and Anna. I've been playing that deck since day 1 of this game's release and just been upgrading as I go along. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, what I could have done differently. Like if you liked the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. I plan on doing 2 more videos, one of them explaining the game, and then another one about a boss format that I've been working on for new gameplay style. I'll go into detail about that later. Appreciate it.